Hi there, thanks for joining me. My name's Suzanne, and today we're diving into an interesting and often unnoticed, or unsung, if you will, topic, sonic branding. This is a really fun and thought-provoking subject, so without further ado, let's get started. If you're like most small business owners, you've probably thought a lot about all kinds of branding elements, like your logo, your colors, or maybe even your tagline. But have you thought about what your business sounds like? If not, don't worry, you're in the right place. In just a few minutes, I'm going to explain a whole bunch of things related to sonic branding, like what sonic branding is, why it can be so powerful, some of its benefits, and how even small businesses like ours can use it to stand out, connect with customers, and even boost revenue. I'll give you plenty of real-world examples and tips for getting started with sonic branding if that's something you'd like to do. And I hope you'll come away from this presentation with your ears absolutely tingling with anticipation of even more sonic branding experiences. So what exactly is sonic branding? Well, put simply, sonic branding is using sound to help people recognize and remember your business, often in a particular way. Think of it like a logo, but instead of a picture, it's a sound, which, FYI, is why sonic branding is also known as sound branding. Sonic branding isn't just about jingles, though. It can also be a unique sound effect, a catchphrase, or even a musical theme that captures your brand's personality. The key is that it's short, simple, distinctive, and instantly recognizable. Now, how about some examples? I've got a ton for you, and I'm willing to bet you know most of them, if not all of them. Let's take a moment to conjure up some iconic examples. Here are some that you can probably hear in your head right now. McDonald's ba-da-ba-ba-ba jingle is probably the most famous one I can think of. But there's also the dun-dun from Law and Order, and Netflix has that ta-dum when it opens up. NBC station ID screens with the peacock tail fanning out has a little sonic branding. And what about the MGM lion roar you may know from TV or movies? Even YouTube channels have sonic branding, like Dr. Mike's Boop. What else? How about the iPhone ringtone or T-Mobile's audio logo? There's also the Windows and Xbox startup sound and Siri's voice. Ricola, Green Giant, and Frosted Flakes' Tony the Tiger saying, "That's great," count too. And Farmers Insurance also has a quite recognizable bit of sonic branding going on. Now, these are just the tip of the iceberg, and I'm a middle-aged American, so I'm sure these examples skew very centric to my experience. I'm sure with a quick internet search, you can find hours and hours of other sonic branding examples to listen to. Anywho, I want you to notice that the sonic branding is used for all different sectors. Even my limited collection of examples has examples from entertainment, tech, consumer goods, food, and insurance. It's used everywhere because it works. Now, these sounds are so effective because they instantly remind you of the brand that they're tied to. But why does this matter? How does sonic branding ultimately help a business? Hey, that is a fair question. So let's touch on what makes sonic branding so powerful. Number one, sonic branding can help a business stand out in a crowded marketplace. In today's noisy world, it's super hard to grab people's attention, and a unique sound makes your business recognizable and helps you rise above the competition. It adds to your visual and textual branding elements to attract people and draw them in even more. Number two, it can help a business be more memorable. Sound is deeply tied to memory, just kind of like smell or taste might be. And a great sound can stick in your customer's mind long after they've seen your ad or visited your store. And when they remember you, they are more likely to come back. Number three, sonic branding can help create emotional engagement. Now, sound has a very unique way of tapping into emotions like nothing else. And the right sound can make your audience feel happy, calm, excited, inspired. And when people feel good about your brand, they relate to you more, they like you more, they want to be around you more. Number four, it can help build consistency across platforms. Your sound can tie everything together, whether it's a podcast, social media video, or your on-hold music. A consistent sound reinforces your brand's identity and builds trust over time. It really lends to your overall professionalism. Number five, It can help a business shift perceptions. Now, this is where sonic branding gets really strategic. It's being used to steer an audience in a particular direction of thought or feeling about the business. For example, banks, which are often seen as cold or greedy, use cheerful or calming music to come across as approachable and trustworthy. Or take healthcare organizations, which use soothing sounds to create a sense of care and professionalism. Even boring or complex businesses can use sound to communicate authenticity, fun, or whatever vibe they want associated with their brand. And number 6, it can help drive revenue. The ultimate goal is to turn those memorable emotional connections into action. The more your customers connect with your brand, the more likely they are to choose you over competitors, and that drives sales and other types of conversion. But you know what? This sonic branding isn't just for the big guys. Small businesses can leverage this power too. I know, you're probably thinking this is great in theory, but how can I actually do this in my business? Well, here are 5 simple actionable tips to get you started. Number 1, start small. Pick one area to focus on, like a short sound for your social media videos or a fun sign off for your podcast. Number 2, be consistent. Once you choose a sound, use it absolutely everywhere. Consistency is what makes it stick in people's minds. Number 3, use affordable tools. There are apps and platforms, even free ones, that let you create simple jingles or sound effects. For example, Canva includes sound design options. Number 4, match your brand's personality. If your brand is playful, maybe choose something upbeat and vibrant. If it's professional, go more for something that's refined and sophisticated. Number 5, test and refine. Share your sound with a few trusted customers or friends. Get some feedback and tweak it until it feels just right and really aligns with you and resonates with your audience. And here's a bonus tip. Tip number 6, have fun with it. This should be something that buoys you, that lights you up and brings you joy. It should be energizing and make you feel good. To wrap things up, just keep these main takeaways in mind. Sonic branding uses sound elements to complement the visual branding elements like logos and taglines in your business. It is a powerful way to make your business more visible and memorable, to connect emotionally with your audience, and to build trust. Sonic branding doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It's affordable and accessible to businesses of all sizes and means. So here's my challenge to you. Start thinking about what your business could sound like. What vibe do you want to create? What do you want your customers to feel? And then take one small step to explore how sound can elevate your brand. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you found this interesting and learned something new and helpful for your branding journey. I invite you to stay in touch. The easiest way to do that is to visit my website, SuzanneBrick.com, and sign up for the newsletter or grab a freebie, and then you'll be in the loop for sure. Have a great day.